If an Indian family earns just 3 lakh rupees a year, that's about 25,000 rupees a month, they officially rank in the top 10% of earners in the country. Yet, if you ask most families in that bracket, they'll tell you they feel completely broke. They are stretching every single rupee just to cover basic living expenses. This disconnect happens because they are caught in a financial mousetrap. It's incredibly easy to step inside, but escaping it over the course of a lifetime is nearly impossible. The aspiring middle class isn't paralyzed because they lack a strong work ethic. They are paralyzed because they are faithfully following a societal rulebook that was explicitly designed to extract their wealth. In 2018, Mukesh Ambani spent an estimated 700 crore rupees on his daughter's wedding. This massive circular plot represents Ambani's total net worth. His 700 crore wedding expenditure translates to a microscopic dot, a mere 0.2%. But for a middle-class family, a single wedding often consumes 100% of their net worth, bleeding into high-interest debt. To maintain this lifestyle, people are increasingly relying on personal loans. We are seeing a surge in debt taken on purely to finance depreciating assets, like the 70% of iPhones in India currently bought on EMIs, or luxury vacations funded entirely on credit. People are destroying their future by spending like the rich while earning like the poor. They are using bad debt to fund a temporary lifestyle illusion. When it comes to investing, the cultural default is to walk into a bank and ask for financial advice, usually resulting in a fixed deposit or a fixed income policy. Bank representatives often push complicated policies that require you to lock your money away for up to 15 years. These products are filled with hidden exit fees that can easily turn your supposed profit into a loss if you need your cash early. This graph shows what happens to those fixed income returns over a 10 to 20-year period. The slow, flat trajectory of your savings is completely swallowed by inflation, the silent wealth killer that steadily reduces what your money can actually buy over time. A bank's primary goal is profit, not your financial independence. And that profit margin relies entirely on keeping customers financially uneducated. By optimizing purely for what feels safe today, you lock your money into a system that mathematically guarantees a slow, silent loss of your actual purchasing power. Financial decisions in this bracket are largely driven by two emotions: the constant fear of poverty and a sudden greed for status the moment some money arrives. Purchasing a luxury item or dining at a high-end restaurant triggers a chemical dopamine reaction in the body. It operates on the exact same biological mechanism as an addictive substance, providing a temporary burst of satisfaction. This creates the rat race loop. You work hard to pay your bills, you seek that dopamine hit through shopping, you upgrade your lifestyle, which creates bigger bills, forcing you to work even harder. Corporate marketing is explicitly designed to prey on these specific insecurities. The end result is a permanent cycle where you are working solely to consume. Parents routinely drain lakhs, sometimes even crores of rupees, to put their children through private schools and colleges. They view this massive financial sacrifice as an investment that will yield a high return. This chart shows modern job market realities. Over the last decade, entry-level IT salaries increased by just 45%, while inflation more than doubled. Meanwhile, as entry-level growth stagnated, CEO salaries at those same companies exploded by an unbelievable 1,500%. A graduate now faces 10 to 15 years of work just to recover the initial cost of their degree, turning high-priced education into a massive financial sinkhole. Students who focus entirely on securing top grades and safe jobs dedicate their energy to earning a degree. Because they rely on the safety of a corporate paycheck, they rarely learn how to manage money or build independent wealth. Conversely, students with lower grades, or those who drop out, find themselves locked out of those safe corporate roles. They are forced to focus on building businesses and learning actual financial survival skills. This is why some of the most prominent tech billionaires completely bypassed the illusion of traditional degrees. They recognized early on that optimizing for business ownership offered a far higher ceiling than traditional job security. And this pattern holds true beyond Silicon Valley, right here with major Indian industrialists who dropped out to build their own empires. By trading their potential for a perceived sense of job security, the middle class successfully avoids immediate poverty. But in doing so, they permanently sacrifice their chance to achieve true wealth. Modern illiteracy is the inability to unlearn toxic, outdated financial rules. The reality is that corporate brands and traditional banks have no incentive to help you achieve financial independence. Escaping requires abandoning emotional consumerism. You must shift your focus toward the logical pursuit of long-term asset building and market investing. The only way out of the middle class is to stop playing by a rulebook designed by the rich, for the rich, to keep you exactly where you are.